as I get these bunkers down as far as what I'm looking for in this box. This is the trespassing message. I'm only down to 27 minutes, 30 seconds to leave. I'm already leaving.
Hey, welcome, citizens. Cheddar Ace here. It's lunchtime. Say hi to Rooster. Rooster, say hi. Yes. We are off to refit my Taurus because I'm sick of making that jump back to Pyro Gateway with my default drive. It is slow.
They broke my ship. My ship just got blown up.
Do you need to
shot my ship?
You need to pick up? I gotta go way out.
No, I'm dead now. I'm at Klesher.
Oh no!
Trespassing first degree. Sentence 10 minutes. I wasn't trespassing. It was my own ship.
What ship was it?
Shoot my ship.
Which ship was it?
It's a Pisces.
Oh jeez. So I was about to say, yeah, sometimes like in the character or whatever on the elevators, it says that you're trespassing, and that could be old. They might have fixed that by now. But on a Pisces, no.
I ended up with a crime stat for leaving the bunker.
Well,
that was dumb.
How dare you leave the bunker?
The crime stat 1 with a 10-minute sentence. I am the worst criminal. I can't even criminal right.
Probably farted.
Skip this, bro. You probably farted.
Sensor went off. Said, "Fuck you, you're dead, bitch."
And then I fell off the scaffolding, so now I gotta find my way back up. Oh, well, that'll take my 10 minutes of my sentence, right? Do they not provide an easy way to climb back up? Did I miss something here? How much sentence do I got? 8 minutes, 23 seconds.
Okay, everything I can get at New Babbage except for Mirror Drive. Just Crew L1. And so I'm gonna head to Crew L1 first. Hey, but let's get underway.
Retracting landing system.
We have a nav mode.
Preparing quantum mode. Max engines. Nav ready.
Even navigate to Crew L1.
Navigating to Crew L1 Ambitious Dream Station.
At least I was able to finish the mission before I got bamboozled. I do like how it tells you how far away all your ships are. I didn't realize that's what that was. On the home screen, if you click the drop down for the ship, you can see at a glance how far away your ships are.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. And of course, under my crime stats, it just says crime stat rating increased, but it doesn't tell me why. It just assuming it's trespassing. I don't think you went to jail for a crime stat 1.
If you die with a crime stat, you go to jail.
Automatically, okay.
I think, yeah.
Should have just given me the option to pay the fines. That's right. I'm gonna stand here for another 6 minutes or whatever it is. I'm not gonna bother trying to mine, because once I go in, then I just walk back out and I'm done anyway, right? Silly. So with 12:12, I can leave.
Ooh, someone did a guide for swapping mole bags to the prospector using the freight elevator.
It's supposed to be a lot easier than it used to be back in the day.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna.
Swapping the bags was a pain in the ass before.
No, he's still having to fill up the first layer of the elevator. Hey, Maki.
What's up, Maki?
Yeah, so it does look like they still have to do this
Still some fiddling to do.
silliness. I will put this in the chat. Oh, HRT is nice.
I like how they talk about how there's like dozens of jail facilities run by the cluster people, but we only ever see one. Because now that I'm just standing around in jail, I can listen to all the cool announcements. Minutes. I'd love to take some of these backpacks with me. Cool looking backpack.
Oh wait, where? Okay. Like the marker disappeared in my hangar for a second there.
I wonder if it'll give me my Pisces back.
It probably will. Even though it got destroyed, it seems to do that.
I think when I get back, I'm gonna have the the usual like backpack bug kind of shit. So I'm gonna have to put it on, take it off. Together we can turn your wrong into a whole lot of right. Could you imagine having to listen to that shit all day if you were in prison?
Cruel and unusual punishment.
Man. It's like, my God, I'll be good. Fine. Just let me out of here.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Some Clockwork Orange shit right there.
Yeah.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage
Mixed with a little 1984 and
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
15 seconds. Come on. I can make it. Yeah, great. You're proud to have played a role in my 10-minute incarceration for doing nothing wrong. Okay. And now you're pointing. Yeah, I think so. Now they're telling everybody to look my way. It's kind of embarrassing as opposed to, you know, congratulatory. Look towards the exit.
Walk like roosters in the house.
Yeah. And I'm fully dressed. Got all my shit. Cool. Alright.
Hi. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Yeah.
It did. It gave me my ship back. It undestroyed my ship and stored it. Nice.
What?
I don't know. A lot of these bugs that happen to us, Chad. A lot of times I'll just look at it and just find the humor in it. You know, like that whole jail trip. Because if my 10 minutes wasn't wasted that way, it was going to get wasted some other way, right?
Welcome to the ASOP
I think they should do like a whole Saturday Night Live scared straight skit for us. At least it would be entertaining. Jared could be one of the guys.
No, I would love to see like a fan created video of
Scared straight.
your typical like your typical day, and then it ends off with like doing a bunker, and then what happened to me happens. It's like something goes wrong in the security system. Suddenly your ship's destroyed and you're classified as trespassing because you walked onto your destroyed ship unawares at the moment, and now you're trespassing because the computer sees you as a threat even though you just saved the bunker, and sends you to jail, and it turns out you only have to be there for 10 minutes because trespassing. You know, just have a whole buildup of like a whole day, right? I think that would be hysterical.
Make it craze. It says, we should go up my Taurus. I'll show you how us outlaws make tons of money robbing the innocent NPCs. Yeah, you're just doing the Vaughn missions.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered to the base visitors again.
The conundrum and copper are probably slightly more regular income than that right now. Yeah, did you call it up full of space eggs? That's one thing I just never want to do right now. I will not I will not call up any ship that I know has cargo from a lobby, because there's a very high chance you're just going to lose it. It still doesn't make any sense to me why it does that when you call it from the lobby and, you know, your ship is like halfway through the floor.
Yeah, I don't get it either. That's why I do everything I can to either call up a different ship or and then put it away and call out the one I really want when I get there. I rarely leave things to chance anymore like that.
Did you, when you were stuck T-posing, did you Alt F4 or did you log out? Because if you Alt F4, you should just come back to where you were. But yeah, I've had you remember when I was out with Yoldai and I got T-posed, stuck, or whatever.
Yeah.
And eventually he got me on the yeah, I would Alt F4 next time, because then it like disconnects you instead of logging you out. and so it should, you know, as long as you log back in within 15 minutes when the server times you out, you should show up like right there. Oh, 200 SU of space eggs lost to the T-pose. Yeah. But it doesn't always happen. The T-pose, the way that we ended up fixing was Yoldai, when he finally got me back to the ship, he laid me on the cargo, and then I got reattached to the physics grid properly, and then I stopped T-posing. So pretty weird stuff. Ava, prepare for takeoff.
Contacting docking control. Commencing launch sequence. Powering up the ship.
Any good ships out to bunkers? Not that they're
Systems
not good
ready.
ships, just that they don't have
Lights on.
good
Shields up.
parts.
Yeah.
100% impulse. Targeting default set. You have the con.
Ava, let's get underway.
Retracting landing system.
Landing gear raised.
Ava, nav mode.
Preparing quantum mode. Max engines. Nav ready.
Ava, navigate to microtech.
Navigating to microtech.
Oh, son of a bitch. I forgot my jump module here. Hold on.
Oh,
I just realized. Ava, final approach.
Landing initiated. Weapons engaged.
I hate that
Defenses
bug.
ready. 100% impulse. Combat mode enabled. You have the con.
It's not one thing, it's another. I just do not have my head screwed on straight. Yeah, I was just too close to the... I think I was just too close, but, oh, what's, someone's calling me? Incoming call.
I don't think it's me.
Gave a gear down.
Deploying landing system.
When the security clears the bunker for me as I'm coming down the elevator, then all I gotta do is loot.
There you go. Hey, Masperia. Yeah, once I get my, all my equipment here, I'll have, full power to just about everything. I won't have to adjust it at all, ever.
There are a lot
Welcome to the ASOP
heavy
vehicle
Hurston
retrieval
guards in this
system.
one just laying on the
Your
floor.
vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
You can't. I don't think you can shoot in nav mode yet. That's something that they had planned to do. But, yeah, sometimes Quantum doesn't come up with any power. And sometimes it has power and
Goodbye.
nothing works until you adjust your engine power for some dumbass reason. But all that did was just remind me that I had switched out my my quantum drive, and then that drops your jump module for some dumbass reason.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
Because I
system.
do plan on heading back to Pyro
Your vehicle has
in the
been
next
delivered to
day or
the following
two,
location.
so that I can do some mining. I'm gonna buy a mole. Gonna get it outfitted. Gonna try and get at least one more 13 million mission. Yeah, I mean, a Corsair or a Connie should most of the time beat a Starlancer Max. I'm actually shocked how many players I've shot down in my Starlancer Max, though. But I'm really just looking forward to the TAC. Starlancer TAC is going to probably be my daily driver. Yeah, I mean the DPS on the Connie and the DPS on the new Corsair. Before I started the stream, Brewster and I were discussing the Corsair setup. Is the Phoenix better in combat versus a Taurus? It could be, because the Phoenix does have PDS in the back. So it is able to shoot down, you know, some of the missiles and torpedoes and stuff. So, so I think the Phoenix does have an edge. Yeah, it has one in the back, like right between the two back nacelles. And it does have the, I mean, in terms of multi-crew, it's also better because it comes with a P-72. P-72 is a sick fighter. I mean, that thing's about as fast and small as you can get. It's got 4 size 1 guns, so yeah. Ava, prepare for takeoff.
Contacting docking control. Commencing launch sequence. Powering up the ship. Systems ready. Lights on. Power to shields and engines. 100% impulse. Targeting default set. You have the con.
Yeah, I dislike the 600i intensely. That's just me. Everyone can have different opinions, but part of it is the inside has been a wreck for a long time in terms of bugs and visual problems, and yeah, not good. Ava, let's get underway. Ava, let's get underway.
Retracting landing system.
Ava, nav mode.
Preparing quantum mode. Max engines. Nav ready.
Yeah, so theirs is not turning on quantum, even though I had more than enough power. Very silly. Ava, navigate to New Babbage.
Navigating to New Babbage.
Ava, warp factor 1.
Engaging quantum drive.
So here's the constellation build I'm working on. Not going to put attritions in yet. Well, maybe I will. I have to go to... I'll make that the last trip. Heading over to Lorville. But, yeah, I copied the Lux cores yesterday. So, got a couple extra power. I always put in stealth coolers because they, only take up one pip. Eventually, cooling, maybe even in 4.1, cooling could impact some systems. So, and then, yeah, if I turn off the tractor beam, I've got 1 extra pip, max and everything. So, but the default weapons that come in here, the Galdarines are pretty good too. If you're gonna PvP at all, you're gonna want something faster. Yeah, I was thinking about throwing some 85Bs on there and seeing how they do in a ERT. But I'll just keep the attritions. Technically speaking, I could probably throw attrition 3s into there too if I knew I was going to have a gunner. But I do lose a little bit. I mean, you more than make up for it for having a gunner. But if I switch to the shredders, especially if you're doing solo, it's nice to have that extra DPS there.
Yeah.
Love that music cue. I haven't been to New Babbage in weeks. Oh, it's so nice to have the new drive in there. It's so much faster. Ava came default. That's a spaceport. It's
There's a ship out here called the Lost Egg. I don't know what I'm supposed to make of that.
Ava, final approach.
Landing initiated. Weapons engaged. Shields up. 100% impulse. Combat mode enabled. You have the con.
Landing complete. Have a...
There it is. Ava, gear down.
Deploying landing system.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
From the best in shopping, dining, and entertainment. Be sure to visit New Babbage's
That's a
renowned promenade.
beautiful sunset out there.
For the latest updates on ship availability and gate
Been a while. How have you been?
please use one of the conveniently
I
located
think my
terminals.
guild membership's gonna lapse soon. We haven't needed to mine anything in years, so we just kind of let it slip. Weird though. Growing up, that seemed like the coolest.
Looking for a good time?
Just been busy with other
Be sure to visit one
opportunities, you know.
You alright?
Can't keep
Only
having
a
the
quick
tunnels
ride
my
on the
parents
metro.
say.
Huh. Ain't that interesting?
Everything good?
Tide of travel. Right on that. So leave it downtown.
Nearing next stop.
Okay. Two things at center mass. Thing. Big.
Jesus Christ, you desinky motherfucker! No, fuck you! Whoa! He was trying to kill me, Chad.
24.
You won't take damage. Alright, so it's time to break out the grenades. Whew. You got me down to like 20% health. Eat a grenade. Oh, they know to run from grenades.
Yeah. Yeah, they're now that the servers get more FPS, they're smarter than the average bear.
I got 2 more grenades. I don't know how to kill this guy. Take that one, buddy. Run. He was able to dodge every single one of my grenades. I don't know how to kill this guy. It says he's behind that corner, but I can't get shots on him. And I'm out of grenades. What to do? Doubt any of these guys have grenades.
How you doing?
I haul my ass through 2 separate systems just to have the price fall out. Talk about taking one sideways.
Oh, he's up there teasing
Where is he?
me. Oh, he's coming down now. Nope. Still invincible. I wonder if I go up the elevator and come back down, if that'll...
Alright, now I just gotta zip up to Tressler and get the vapor blocks. Hello. Is it this way? There we go.
I don't know how I'm gonna kill this guy unless I find a grenade launcher in a red box by some miracle. He's so out of sync, though.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
No. It's crazy because he can hit me.
The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily. Careful, doors are now closing.
He's coming right for me, and there's nothing I can do.
Nearing next stop. The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
Wait, that's not where I want to go. I got
Careful, doors are now closing.
distracted and I missed my stop, damn it.
The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
Oh no, I don't want the comments.
Careful, doors are now closing.
Want the spaceport, please. Please, may I have the spaceport?
Nearing next stop. Careful, doors are now closing. Nearing next stop.
need no man. I'm correct. Yep, you know. Get it.
Alright, I got off the wrong spot again. I'm not paying any attention. It's Home Alone, New York all over again.
Yeah, I'm in a pickle. Don't have any explosive to kill this guy. I just checked the
Capsule now
bunker.
approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
One red crate.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Oh, dang it, I'm pouring my coffee.
Leaving the station momentarily.
There we go. Whew.
Careful, doors are now closing.
I got a thermos full of coffee, and obviously my brain is only being fueled on caffeine at this point. I was running low. And I better not try anything intellectual that's important today. That's all I gotta say.
Nearing next stop.
I mean, like, I'm even shooting like where he was, right?
Mm-hmm. Is he stuck in the wall or something now?
No, he's walking around, freely walking around, and from whatever position he can see me. And so if I step out, right, he'll shoot at me.
Oh, because it's one of those ones where
I can't
you
hit
can't.
him.
Yeah, because he's like desynced, offset or something, and he's shooting you through a wall.
Because he dodged them all, so I'm fighting over the entrance now. Because now I've looted the bunker. I went through because I tricked him. Now he's guarding the exit and trying to get past him. It's proving difficult. But I'll be damned if I can't find a single person who's got even an explosive pistol, right?
If you wait long enough, they'll refresh. You might get a new red box.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
He's starting to move around. Okay, cool. Oh no, he's going back. Oh, come on, buddy.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
I mean,
system.
I'll take the hit on the bunker.
Goodbye.
I'm just gonna make sure that I did all the things first. Pretty sure I did. Yep, I just got those left, and I switched all those out. Yep, we're...
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
I
system.
make my run for it. Oh, he's shooting.
Your
He's
vehicle has
shooting.
been delivered to the
I
Serpentine, serpentine.
Yeah. Alright, buddy, you can have the bunker. It's all yours. You dodged all my grenades. You get to live. we're going to see probably a degradation message sometime here in the next hour.
They're going to do maintenance after, that's my guess, is they're going to do maintenance after peak hours in Europe.
Go pick the field.
Okay, but prepare for takeoff.
Contacting docking control. Commencing launch sequence. Powering up the ship. Systems ready. Lights on. Power to shields and engines. 100% impulse. Targeting default set. You have the con.
Okay, but let's get underway and head to standard orbit.
Retracting landing system. Preparing quantum mode. 100% impulse. Direct ship to 90 degrees for max thrust in 3, 2, 1. Max engines. Boost. Full trim. Afterburners off.
Okay, but cancel route.
Canceling navigation route.
You have a warp factor 1.
Engaging quantum drive.
You have a final approach.
Landing initiated. Weapons engaged. Power to shields and engines. 100% impulse. Combat mode enabled.
Holy crap.
You have the con.
4 deep at Port Tressler. Oh, that's one of the things you can buy is here, isn't it? Dire. I'm, getting the last few things upgraded on my Taurus. Just to be able to get through VHRTs and ERTs quickly and get about 700 SU more of corundum and a little bit more copper. Sell through another couple times and then it's all ice mining the rest of the week. Well, I got the Galderines on it right now. But I'm gonna put attritions on it just for the ERT stuff. I'm not going all purpose there. I'm just trying to do the PvE with high DPS as possible. Palisade. Lux core. Power supplies. Palisade shields. Getting the vapor blocks for the coolers. There's stealth. They only take 1 pip. And I put shredders on the main turret, so the attritions get the full 75. Getting the 5428 for DPS through the shredders on there, so I'm down 1 pip, and honestly, I actually have a whole extra pip I can put on there. But if I put a Panther on here or something like that, I think it. There we go. If I put the Panthers on, then I actually drop down a little bit. So turn off the tractor beam, and I've actually got 1 extra pip. Like I could go full everything. It's not giving me a landing here. Yep, industrial grade A. Most shields you can buy. Alright, this is being silly. Nothing. I'm sorry, there'll be no landing on Port Tressler. Too bad. Well, damn it.
Howdy.
Hey, well.
What's up?
I'm just trying to land a Tressler and it says nothing. Can't get my Vapor blocks if I can't land a Tressler.
Vapor blocks.
Stealth coolers. I only use one pip. Like the ratio for cooling for stealth is, you know, it's 1 pip and it cools 14 units, which is the best out of, you know, most of the coolers. Oh, Virginti, cheap viewers.
Oh,
cheap viewers on Streambo, everyone. And also a blocked and soon to be deleted account. Enjoy that. It's 100%. I click spam 3 times and type the word spam. And they delete the account every single time. Usually within a minute or two. Did something happen? Oh, hangar request completed. Where is it?
Yeah, I got thrown through the elevator and down through the bottom of the station. A checkmate.
It doesn't say where it is, son of a bitch. Oh my god, it put me 4th again. It gave me no, no marker. Also, it doesn't help that it's pitch black and there's no lights around this stupid station. Have I ever told you how much I hate Tressler?
Yeah, Tressler's terrible. Everest is also the same when you're coming in. It's like, there's a lot of times I have to switch to night vision mode just to see what I'm doing so I don't crash into the station.
I have successfully delivered 2 loads of ice to the refinery.
Oh, nice.
Yep. And some stiller on, whatever that is. It's in the rocks with the ice.
Uh-huh. Good job, man.
And let's just exit the menu.
Hey, Maz.
Hey guys, how are you doing?
Mass.
I'm losing my mind waiting to land at Tressler.
Around with bunkers.
Yeah, I was hearing. I was outside listening on headset while I was checking on things. Sounds like you got an enemy that will not be defeated.
Oh no, he had like super armor or something on. He was impenetrable.
Hey, where's the railgun when you need it?
Or just even a grenade gun. I mean, he dodged all 8 of my grenade, or 4 of my grenades, and that's why I brought 8 with me. In the event I ran into that again, but this one seemed to go all right.
So Wild, how did the mining expedition work out? I think I just heard the end of something that you got on some ice.
Yeah, 2 loads I just put in the refinery.
So did your bag stay on from last night that switched around? Did you switch around?
Yeah. So it lets you do 48 instead of the 32.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. And
I just haven't gotten mine to stick on, so you know, I've done the whole thing, and then next thing you know, when I claim it at a different station or 2.
Oh, don't do that. They'll disappear.
Yeah, they just seem to disappear. So I'm learning that
you can't claim it.
Yeah. The problem is that I have. Hold on just a second.
Yeah, I was gonna go the mole route, and then I watched Mist last night for an hour or 2. I'm like, nope, not doing that.
It's pretty tough running it by yourself, but it can be done. It's just, it's a little tedious, I would say.
Oh man, he don't have any power to back away from the rock. He don't have any. He's got to have the exact right mining head and the exact right stuff on it. Mine, I can just roll up there at full power and back up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, there's something to be said about being able to, you know, you know, you have a minimal bag storage, you know, it's like running the reclaimer, and running a salvage, you know, a little small salvage vessel. Although I think it may be easier running a reclaimer by itself than it is a mole. But that's just, you know, I'm not real sure, but that's just the way I see it.
Could be.
And I think they've done a nice job of balancing out the two, you know?
Yeah. Now, some people can do it perfectly, run that mole by themselves and just knock it out of the park. But
one thing I'm thinking about getting, and nobody's ever told me. Dang it, where is that loadout? So I can tell you guys what that is. I wanted to go get a focus module on this, so it opened that window up where the green is, you know, a little bit more.
Yeah. It just depends
on a pyro.
It depends on you know, it actually depends on a lot of things. The resistance, you know, the size of the rock, the mass of it all depends on that mass of that rock and how much resistance you have, and you have to break down to you know, generate the heat enough on it to break it.
Well, I don't think I'm going to need that focus now. I've just learned to move the ship closer and further, closer and further. It's way easier than the scroll wheel.
Yeah.
To me.
And you know,
I'll probably learn a lot more later, so.
Two prospectors can work a rock just as good as one mole.
Yeah.
If you had somebody, you know, partying up with you.
Come on down, the price is right.
Yeah, I'm still gun running right now. I'm trying to...
Gun running?
Well, all those attritions that I bought the other day, they were still sitting in Louisville because I've been trying to switch everything out since I lost them all on one of those ships.
Oh, mass.
So I'm moving them.
Oh, man.
What? I know. You tell me that I could just duplicate, buy one and duplicate, but I'm trying to do this the fair and honest way.
Well, when Star Citizen is fair and honest with us, I'll start doing that too.
I get you.
They're both valid gameplay styles.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I've been thinking about switching my Taurus to attritions.
Yeah, mine.
And I see Chad just never miss a shot with his Galderines, and I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough. If you're gonna do like ERTs against big ships, attritions are fine.
Yeah.
If you want to shoot other stuff, not so fine. So it's kind of like Galderines you could fight anything with, and with attritions, you'll waste the big ships with him, and then when you get the smaller ships that are harder to hit, it's probably worse than the Galderines, right?
Struggle bus. Yep, you're right.
So it kind of depends.
Big missions like you do yet, so I'm gonna just stay with what I have till I get them.
Yeah, right. And then you do the ERTs, and the smallest thing you're gonna have is probably a, another Taurus of some kind, or a Connie.
Yeah.
And they're gonna get right up in your face no matter what, anyways. So.
Yeah.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Yeah, he told me that I could go get one of those focus modules at Stanton Gateway, but I don't see it in the list.
For to put on your ship to put on your mining head, right?
Yep. Now, do those wear out?
You have a certain amount of uses with it. So they have a time limit.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, when you activate it, there'll be a time limit associated with it.
Well, it says it's passive.
Yes, it is passive.
Yeah, but it will wear out, yeah.
With wear out, yes.
Got you. So I need to bring some with me. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those you can, if you're carrying a heavy backpack, you can just stash them in your heavy backpack, bring 4 or 5 or 2 or 3 or however you need. Just check and see if you can put it in your backpack first rather than dumping it in. You know.
Okay. Was there any way to get a box inside this ship?
Yes, but
Maybe an 8th SCU box or something?
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, you have to take it through the door. So it's. I don't think an one SCU will fit through there, but you can fit a large backpack in.
Okay. So I could actually put a large backpack on with 4 of or however many I could fit. Throw it on the floor. We'll put another one on with some other stuff I needed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What?
I better go change armor. I got my Scooby-Doo shit going on here. My light run fast stuff. Yeah, this mining's kind of fun. I mean, first rock I broke about blew my face off.
What happened to your eyebrows? Nothing. I don't know. What are you talking about?
Yeah, got a little singed on that.
Great fun.
I remember lighting my friend's gas fireplace once, and there was a little bit too much gas buildup, so my eyebrows got a little trim that day.
There's a lot of intrigue with mining and a prospector, as you're finding out.
Yeah, but it's not stupid ass boring like that salvager thingy.
No, but they're both equally in their own right. They're both, equally satisfying.
Right now, there's no way that salvager pays what the mining does.
Well, not for what you're going after.
So, all right, just to give you an idea, Mist has less than 8.5 hours into mining ice and tin, and he's already turned into 26 million by himself.
Yeah.
So you'd be hard pressed to do that
with salvaging.
Salvaging, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, actually, but we need a lot.
I'm just asking.
To the ASOP
I just need a lot
vehicle
more
system.
construction material to produce that, and that's why the other day when we got all that construction material. Now I need to try to find RMC, but yes,
dude, there are panels out here. I saw 2 or 3 that were 30,000.
Yeah, and I can't.
Nobody's out here.
Yeah, I'd have to be in a reclaimer to actually even carry that much. Can't do it that much on a small ship, unless you've got some backup.
Your vehicle has been
Well, I mean, I could park a C2 right there by you. You could offload to it, and I could be mining over there. And then when you're done, I'll just come pick up the C2, take it back, bring it back out to you. It's not that big a deal if we're close, because everything out here is really close to each other.
You'll have to work.
Yeah, because you're just heading out to one of the rabs, like.
Yep.
Yeah, so you don't have to go too far.
Where I've been finding most everything.
You find tin out there too, or just ice?
I found a little bit of tin, but it was an impossible one. An impossible rock. So I didn't even try it because I'm pretty sure it would blow up in my face. But he said he found all his on the ground, and it's way more prevalent than
and the ground. Yeah,
the
the tin was it's on one of the moons or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't do that with him. He just started me with the ice and tried to help me get through it and figure it out. And hell, he was loaded and back before I found my first one. But
you'll be there. You'll be there. So you just need a little practice.
Well, I mean, you're never going to mine as fast as that mole, but when you get the hang of finding it's the big thing.
Yep.
I just wish you could offload to something. You know,
that's
mining stuff.
sooner or later you will be able to. They get refining.
See how much trouble I could get into and buy me a Polaris, see if the wife actually kills me or just threatens to.
But you'd have to be able to change out bags if that's what you're
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You'd have to carry extra bags to swap out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what Red Monster is always trying to figure out.
Yeah, they just won't. You'd have to have your whole cargo hold full of 1 SEU boxes so they don't fall through the cargo hold as well in your ship. Right?
His
putting them on a ship. It's just the hangars, I believe, that are having a problem.
Yeah, the ship one works okay. So, but yeah, it's just such a pain in the ass to deal with them on the
maybe
on the
offloading would take
hangars.
longer than you just might as well bring it back.
Yeah, right.
Because I'm only
that's why
8 GMs away.
That's why I decided to just go with the mole, because it's just got more capacity, and I don't have to deal with any weirdness if I need to recall it or whatever.
Yeah. Well, and you've mined before, you know.
Mm-hmm. Ava, prepare for takeoff.
Get that first 26 million, and I'll probably buy the mole and try it.
Ava, prepare for takeoff.
Contacting docking control.
There we go.
Commencing launch sequence. Powering up the ship. Systems ready. Lights on. Power to shields and engines. 100% impulse. Targeting default set. You have the con.
Ava, let's get underway.
Retracting landing system.
Ava, nav mode.
Preparing quantum mode. Max engines. Nav ready.
Ava, navigate to Lorville.
Navigating to Lorville.
Oh, she seems almost Johnny on the spot today.
Not too bad.
Why will it not route to freaking Everest Harbor? Or Hearst. I guess I just gotta do it all manually. Okay.
See if they have any snares set up between Stanton and Checkmate.
They got snares set up?
They did yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
But I just drove right through them on my 325. They couldn't catch me, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, because you're still in nav mode and you're going 1450, so.
Yep.
No one's gonna do that unless they've got one of those or Titan or and none of them fly any of those.
And none of them want to catch you because you only got 4 SCUs. So just my travel back and forth ship. Makes me feel like I'm driving a Maserati or something cool.
Oh yeah, I used to kind of pretend that I was Magnum PI because I had the 300i with the red paint. That's one of the best theme songs of all time. And the funny thing is the first season of that, I'm a bit of a Magnum connoisseur. Loved that show. The first season did not have that theme song. It had a terribly boring, like, 1970s style, CBS theme song. And then they're like, we need to jazz this up, and someone's like, oh, let's do it with electric guitars.
Seemed to work out. Bill ran for quite a while.
Yeah, like 8 years, I think.
Yeah.
If he hadn't gotten Magnum, he would have been Indiana Jones.
Really?
Yep.
He makes a way better Quigley Down Under than an Indiana Jones.
Quigley Down Under is a great movie too.
I've always liked him in his cowboy movies.
Yep, I agree. It's a mustache, man.
Yep.
You can't beat that mustache.
Him and Sam Elliott.
I don't have any grenade launchers here. Oh, no, I do have one. Good to know for future reference. Take a quick bio. I'll be right back.
We have a final approach.
Landing initiated. Weapons engaged. Power to shields and engines. 100% impulse. Combat mode enabled. You have the con.
No, nothing. Boy, Lorville's got a waiting line too? What the hell?
I came straight in for some reason. Just let me land. Maybe it's medium for the size of the hangar.
I'm gonna...
that special Air Force path.
Oh, there you go.
That would be cool. They should do that. I mean, there are a lot of veterans that play this game.
Oh yeah.
They should give you guys like some kind of special access to a special package or something.
Either that, a color, a special color of the ship.
Yeah, or just like honestly, I'm being serious here, because there are so many veterans that play. Like every Veterans Day, they should throw you guys a bone. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's well deserved.
Speaking of veterans, I know it's hit a tangent there. I spoke to Rev yesterday.
Yeah.
And he hasn't been on recently because his kid that had a procedure a week or two back is staying with him temporarily, and he's staying in his game room.
There it is.
And on top of that, he's going to be going on a vacation, so it's going to be about 2 weeks before he starts getting back, like, on a regular basis. I didn't know if anyone was aware of that.
Yeah, he let me know.
Okay.
Thanks for telling the rest of us.
Yeah. He's okay though, right?
Yeah, he's good.
What the hell?
I was telling him, I'm like, man, I've been missing you. Where you been?
I just bonked noggins with another ship just like mine when I was coming into my hangar and then it disappeared.
But a couple times, like last week, it was happening where I was seeing another ship and then suddenly it wasn't there anymore.
Dad and I landed in the hangar, same hangar twice. At Stanton Gateway, Pyro Gateway.
Could see our little invisible markers all over the place running around.
Have they fixed call to arms at all?
No.
I don't think so.
Nope. Call to arms is still almost totally useless.
Okay.
I think the only thing that it might do is it will send a if you have call to arms and you're hunting down a player, it will send them to jail when they die. But even that I'm not sure is any different than normal.
I just wasn't sure if it was given like the 500 bonus for killing bad guys, you know.
Nope. It hasn't done that for like 2 years.
Why did they? I mean, that was the whole point of it.
Yep. Yeah, you get that and you get a little bonus, and I'm sure it has something to do with, future changes to how they want reputation to work and different,
Yeah.
I just remember that was the first thing I did whenever I used to jump on.
Always grab that because you didn't never know when you're going to kill a bad guy and get an extra $500.
And it worked in bunkers too.
As well. Yeah.
Someone's like, well, and it's not that much, and I'm like, well, okay, but like, do you want an extra 500 every time you kill a guy? Like, why not?
Yeah, I mean, think about it. I go to a bunker. There's minimally 5 guys outside, which is 40%. So double that. There's at least 10 to 15 guys, right? 10, 12 guys. Let's say a dozen. If I get 500 for each one of those kills for every bunker, and I do 20 bunkers in a day, that's a chunk of change.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
I'm always just like, hey, it's gas money, right? like
I'll put money for my magazines or
especially
or whatever.
If especially when I was like flying around my A2 with my Pisces and a couple of vehicles in it. Gas for that's expensive. Take call to arms and it pays for the extra gas so that I can respawn or whatever. Not have to worry about running out of food or anything. I'm down for that.
Yeah. That's why I like using the Pisces Rescue for doing bunkers, man. I mean, no, I don't bind to it. Because most of the bugs that I run into are the ship getting shot because somehow the station thought I was trespassing or hit a bad guy or whatever, right? But cheap, effective to run.
Yeah, it's got a good gas tank in it.
And I can feel myself.
To 4 here. Oh, you talking the Terrapin or just the Pisces?
No, just right now, just the Pisces, just for
Yeah, the Terrapin just got like tripled. I think.
Yeah, it's going to 4 million as opposed to 1 point something.
But I don't. Every time they do this, it just looks like rearranging the deck chairs on the Titanic to me.
Yeah.
What is the reason? What is the rhyme or reason behind any of these? And I can't fathom them at all. It's literally like just blowing. The wind is blowing in a different direction from some higher up this week, and they just change a bunch of shit. It's kind of frustrating to figure. Like I don't think it wouldn't be so bad, I guess, if someone could maybe articulate like why, other than we're balancing ships, we're balancing towards an archetype. but it doesn't really look. From the outside looking in, it doesn't look like that. It just looks like random bullshit. Is what I, when my kids start getting crazy, I just look at them all and I go, random bullshit, go. It's the same thing, It's just like, okay, we're gonna do this and that, and there's a whole big list of stuff that they changed in for ships in 4.1, and I mean some of them are great. I think the Valkyrie change, making the Valkyrie a little bit better of a daily driver for even for an org is great, but some of the other stuff, I'm just like, 2% here, 3%, like, what? Okay.
I have to rename the F8 Lightning to something else because
they keep on making it slower.
Yeah, they made it slower, and its turn rate is the same as the Star Lancer.
Yeah. Which doesn't make any sense to me at all.
Why would you give a ship the name of Lightning and it's slower than...
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yep. It's weird.
I think Red spent $350 on that when it came out. He got some fancy package of it. Now he's like, I hate this thing.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's the... It does have a lot of guns, but, with power management, you can't use them.
So what they should have done was just reduce the size of the guns it carries, so that and just lead the speed or whatever. It should be near the fastest game in the our fastest ship, I think. Now they did do something with the Buccaneer, or is it the Buccaneer or the Hurricane? I think they gave the Hurricane a little bit of a buff.
I think they also did something with the Buccaneer, didn't they? I don't know.
I don't remember the Buccaneer.
Yeah, I don't
remember the Hurricane.
Yeah. But
it may just be that I've had the Buccaneer on my mind, like thinking about trying that.
Yeah, it's a fun little ship. There's no question about it. And there are a lot of people that are like, the Mantis is not the X-Wing. The Buccaneer is the X-Wing. It just doesn't X. It's one that looks the most like it, right? Because X-Wing is not... It's actually bigger than most people think it is, but it's not... it's not as big. If you put an actual X-Wing near it, by an actual Mantis, the Mantis dwarfs it. Alright, what am I getting here? I'm buying the attrition. That is what I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah, while they'll laugh at me when I tell them how many when I tell them how many attritions I picked up I bought.
Just pay me, I'll give them to you.
Yeah, I know. I'll sit around for 40 minutes and watch you blow up my ship, move things off.
No, I'll have them done by the time you get here.
Well, we'll work out a price on NDBs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the real golden guns right there. That's like Goldilocks to me.
So now you want NDBs, huh?
Well, I mean, those size 3 NDBs.
Like my methods.
Size 3 NDBs are as good as most size 4 guns. So
absolutely,
almost as fast as your Panthers.
1400, yeah, they're 1400 versus 1800. That's what I'm saying. They're Goldilocks, right? They do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
They're like on the, they're not the fastest, but they got a good medium speed. So
we get into a good reprinting mode. They're
and they also, I think they match up nicely with distortions for speed too. And a lot of distortions around 1400.
They're pretty. They're just slow, but they've got some range. Yes, they're slower on the fire rate.
Let's see, of course, Cutlass Blue. Yeah, the DR. Let's look at these DRs. Yeah, the distortions are 1300. So if you pair your distortions with Omni Skies or NDBs, then, the aim's not too far off, so you still will hit your shots.
Yeah, so basically the pips will line up closer together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh. And this weather is freaky right now. It's doing a number on my growing.
Really?
Yeah, growing. Like trying to get all these vegetables growing, and this weather has been up and down, cool and on, and hot and cold and hot and cold.
Where's your greenhouse, buckwheat?
Yeah, that's really. I was gonna go like you either gotta throw a crap ton of good mulch on there, keep the ground hot, or get yourself a little greenhouse and get them in starter pots.
You're a true gardener. You got a greenhouse.
Well, I have one. That's what I'm in my defense, I don't have one yet, but I have a shed out in the back that I'm transforming into a greenhouse.
Nice.
But I got to build up the bottom because I want a wood floor on it, or at least a floor that I can have spacers to drain. So I don't have to worry about it. The moisture will just go down, and I need to put a rock base down on the back, on the bottom of it. So,
what you need to do, Mass? You guys have bean warehouses down there?
I'm assuming we probably
Anybody
do.
grow beans down there?
Yeah, like green beans and things like that. Is that what you're talking about?
You know the old bean boxes they throw away and people come pick them up for scrap?
Right.
If you buy a bunch of those and use those as your planters, then they're up off the ground and shit can't get in them, and it contains all your moisture.
I'll have to look around for those. I'll find somebody that. But now you're talking about.
Or you can buy like galvanized water troughs.
Now we have those. That's actually what
Those are expensive.
It depends on the size.
I just like the bean ones because they're up there about waist high, so you're not down on the ground working on your stuff.
Well, everything I have right now that I've got started is in an above ground. It's not in the ground. It's in an above ground planter, and I'm using a pretty good mulch. But the weather's just been so funky because I just kind of got them started. I didn't seed these this year. Last year I seeded them, and I have an in-grower. What do you call it? It has a light and everything. My daughter gave it to me last year, and basically I just put little starter pots in it. It has its own little, lighting system, watering system.
Nice.
And so I got them started that way last year. This year I just went to Home Depot and Costco and a couple other places and found some that were already started and just transplanted them. But the weather we had last few days, it's been in the 30s, 40s, then it goes up to the 80s. These plants don't know what to do. I'm trying to get myself some mental rest, something that I can do. This game does it for me at times, but then there's other games I like to play too. I'm still a big Division player. Now, if they could take the AI from the Division 2, where the enemy is pretty smart, or any other enemies, and put it in this game where they don't just stand there looking at you, and you pop them in the head. What size attritions are you getting? 5s?
Yeah, I put 5s on here, and I'm grabbing the Galderines and taking them back with me to Krill 1. So I can switch them out if I want to.
Yeah, I've got to take mine back to. Maybe I should take these back, like you just said, to Krill 1. I've been taking everything back to Orson because that's where I have all my stuff. But So, which did you choose for your contract time as far as processing on your ore? Did you choose for high yield?
Dynex.
Okay.
Longest but the highest yield.
Okay.
Cheapest, right?
I believe so. Is it like 36 hours or 24?
I don't know.
Oh, so only lets me stick 2 of them on the...
It's the highest yield other than the Pharaon. But the cost was twice as much for the Pharaon.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, what am I doing here?
And the pyrometric was the same, but the cost was 5 times as much. I just went with Dynex.
Yeah, it seems like
I have no idea if I did right or not.
Well, yeah, if you paid for high yield and basically low cost, but it extends out your processing time, I'd say you did okay. That's what I would have chosen, possibly. If you're looking for higher yield.
Yeah, I just want to get everything out that I went and got, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Maximize your profits and time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what Rose doing.
Alright, heading to Krill 1, and then I'll be corundum making factory tonight. I got like
You're
6.
Gonna go mine corundum, huh?
No, I'm gonna go shoot things that get corundum.
Oh, okay.
And very little copper, because I got like 600 copper and 31 corundum. So.
Like I told you the other day, I'm there with you. I'll take the copper and store the copper and put it towards, another mission or whatever.
So, Chad, once I get this, I've got to do some mining, and now I'm taking the advice of you guys and possibly heading out to Pyro, but I'm gonna have to take the big ship to be able to maximize it. So once I can get enough and I get those missions, I'm gonna send you the money for it, and you can split it out because you know who was on our missions the other night.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one they were doing. So I'll send you that currency,
sure,
and you can divide it out for us. Okay.
Yep, sounds good. Yeah, I got it all in my spreadsheet.
Out here, Mass?
Yes. Yeah, I'll come out there and salvage.
And I'm gonna salvage with you. That way you're not the only contributor, you know what I'm saying, to that group thing.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
And like I said, I got 60 or so of that RMC already. I'll throw into that.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna go do the other part, so I'll just help you along till we get that mission cleaned up, and then I'm not probably ever gonna do that shit again.
That's just funny. You know, the only reason I picked up salvaging is because it was calming to me, and when I was at work and I just needed something like a stress relief, I could do salvaging.
Mm-hmm.
And, I didn't have to worry about, being aggressed. I could stop once I cleaned up a panel session. I could do something else for a minute, outside of the game, and then, go hunt for some more. But I don't know, it was just kind of mind-numbing in a sense.
Yeah, it's like having a Zen sand garden.
Yeah.
It'll probably be easier with the other ship than I have.
You mean the larger one?
No, the littler one that automatically puts it in the thingies for it.
Oh, the Vulture, yeah.
Yeah, the Fortune.
Fortune, yeah.
Oh, Fortune.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget there's 3 of them now.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is that it got a lot of, there were some people that were giving it some kind of bad press, but I'd seen nothing but positives for it as far as when, I've used the Vulture extensively, and I just remember having to get 13, get up, run down, change it, organize, but I get out of the seat once, and that is it.
Mm-hmm.
I moved stuff around one time, and next thing I know, I'm back to filling it up, and then I'm on my way.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with the ship itself. I think my only issue that came up with regards to the Fortune, for example, was that we could have used one in the immediate sense, like medium-sized.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want them to kill the vulture completely. So
Mm-hmm.
I think kind of what they did, they gave you a little bit more, but there's, a little bit more storage for more. But I can still get about 37 to 38 if I'm really crunching it, and I want to sit there and Tetris the whole time. I could do 39, but 37 has been my average every time when I go out.
Mm-hmm.
And what you were mentioning there, Rooster, I was thinking the same thing when they first introduced it. I'm like, man, why didn't they give us something that was, a little bit different? The only thing I think they could have done is that would have helped it out a little bit is maybe pop on a little bit more powerful, maybe giving it a size 2, mining or salvaging head or something.
Mm-hmm. Or being able to upgrade to it or something.
Yeah.
And I think one of the other main reasons they did it is because then they can sell it as a
almost a starter
pack.
Yeah, a starter pack.
A starter pack that allows you to mine and salvage and
sure.
I think there's one other one that.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. You mean package the prospector and it together?
These bad guys are on crack right now. Holy cow. Just trying to deal with them, and they're like coming from 3 different directions.
They're all slam or maze.
Where's that last one? These guys. Alright, are you guys done now? Now that you poked holes in me?
What kind of med supplies do you take with you when you're out there? Because every time I go out and do one of those bunkers, they hit me with shots that next thing I know, I can't even hold up my arm.
my primary med is my med gun, and I also drive the Pisces Rescue. So like right now, I've got an injury to my arm because they were being like crack shots, and then 59% health. So before I actually go inside and down the elevator, I'm just gonna go ahead and heal myself up fully. Normally I don't. I mean, I typically don't have to use the ship to heal myself like this. But today it's been a little weird with like desync issues, and then I'm expecting desync, and then they turn into like crack shots, like they're on my butt. So I think I've had to heal up three different times in my ship so far today.
I think if I pick up one more ball of hair from my shedding dog, I'm gonna take him out back and up against and just shave his butt again. He used to get shaved every summer. I'd shave him every summer all the way down, just low. He looked really good that way. But man, he's got so much undercoat under him, it's just pathetic.
Yep. Welcome to my world. I have a dog that sheds like a woolly mammoth exploded in my house 3 times a year.
Yeah, you guys are all funny. You're cute. Because I have a dog the actual size of a woolly mammoth that is the furriest, fuzziest dog I've ever had in my entire life. So
What the hell is that?
Newfie?
No, close. No, he's Bulgarian Shepherd, and oh my god, my brain is so dead today. It's not a Newfie.
Am I locked up?
So you got me thinking about Newfies, and now I can't remember the other. It starts with a P. It'll come to me. It'll come to me.
Great Pyrenees?
Yep, there you go.
No,
Great Pyrenees.
That's it.
So the big white ones. He's
wow.
he's mostly Great Pyrenees, and that is like 67% Great Pyrenees, and the rest is Bulgarian Shepherd. But he's colored like a Bulgarian Shepherd, so he's dark brown, black, and white, like white socks and stuff. And he has a giant tail and giant pantaloons. He's just a huge fluff ball, but he's 130 pounds.
I was gonna ask how much he weighs.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's another human. He's the size of a.
Oh yeah,
of a human.
he's bigger than all my kids except for my 18-year-old, I think. So, and he.
Yeah, my German Shepherd weighs more than my wife.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, some of the male German Shepherds can get pretty
This
big.
is a female, and she's 125 pounds.
Well, that's a big female.
Yes,
Yeah, she's not nice either.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot have her out with anybody.
My
She was a rescue, so she's got an attitude.
Mm-hmm. My dog is a big doofus. He loves everyone. I imagine if someone really tried to hurt someone in the family, he might do something about it. But
yeah,
he's
Off his foot and just go. Whoa.
Yeah, he has quite the
bark.
Quite the bark, yeah.
The size alone would be intimidating for most people, even if you looked at you funny.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool dog. He's a good boy. He doesn't like to come in.
There's a lot of those around here, Chad.
Mm-hmm. Great.
Sheep herders use them.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, like, they are the dog to have if you've got sheep or goats and you need because these dogs, the Great Pyrenees and the Bulgarian the Bulgarian Shepherds, they're bred to live outside 24/7. They are like weather impervious.
Well,
it could be cold, it could be hot, it could be rainy. He does not care. He wants to just stay outside. It's the one thing that he's kind of ornery about is when we let him out into the backyard and we got somewhere to go, sometimes we got to chase him down because he won't come in. And it's like the worse weather, the better for him. If it's pouring rain or if it's snowing outside and it's colder than hell, he loves it.
They're funny.
Well, I just found a grenade launcher in this bunker.
Uh-oh. Payback.
I'm gonna hold that on me.
Then he gets mad when he has to come inside after it's all gross outside too, because we keep the gate shut and like put down, a bunch of towels and stuff, so that he kind of gets the mud and wetness off. And he just kind of stands behind the gate and looks miserable at us, like, "Come on, you guys, let me in."
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's part of it too. When it's bad weather outside, it doesn't bother him outside at all. Loves it, and then he realizes once he comes inside, he's got to stay behind the gate. So he's just like, "I would just rather stay outside." And that is the one problem with those breeds, which is good. I mean, they're bred to kind of be their own decision makers. So it's not that they're not trainable. It's just that they're very
independent.
Yeah, they're independent thinkers. And like it's very strategic where he stays in the house. Because he's basically just constantly looking for, like, where's the best place for me to keep track of everyone's comings and goings.
Okay.
He's a watcher.
Yeah, so like you can't if we're all together, he will lie in the worst, like basically he's a rug. He's like, "I'm gonna make myself a rug. You cannot get out of this area without literally stepping on me, so that even if I'm dead asleep, I know you're out." because we're all sheep to him.
That's funny.
And sometimes when because he knows that like people in his mind, people belong on the patio in the backyard. So sometimes he will chase you back to the patio.
Huh.
He'll get all like excited and nip at your heels until you go back to the patio. Because that's where people belong. It's a safe place.
Oh, that's too funny.
Mm-hmm. But it's kind of scary for a few friends that might have kids or whatever when they see him acting like that. And we always explain like he's not, he's just
He's in protection mode.
Yeah, he's not going to hurt anyone. He has knocked me over practically a couple of times, but he's not going to hurt anyone. But it's a 130-pound dog, so.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be worse. You could have a dog like Loki.
Mm-hmm.
You bring him in from outside, and he runs in, and then you're just coming to the top of the stairs, and he comes back, and he looks in the kitchen through the doorway, and he's like, "Did you make it, old man?" It's I swear to God, every time I come in, he's like, "Did you make it up those steps? Are you okay?" And then as soon as he sees I reach the top, he's like, "Okay, he's good." And then he wanders off. I'm like, "You little bastard, what are you saying?"
Mm-hmm.
You know, you little cocksucker.
This morning, he would not come in when everyone else was leaving for school. And, I was still upstairs getting ready, for my long commute, 10 feet away to my little desk. My wife texted me and said, he's not coming in. And I'm like, oh, that's all right. And I went out there to bring him in. He wouldn't come in. And, since I hurt my knee, I'm just gimping around. And I'm like, I'm going to have you little fucker. You're going to make me come outside and try and chase you down when I could barely walk. And he saw me limping around and immediately just put his head down and walked inside.
Basically, fun.
Well, he's just like, oh, Dad, I forgot that you can barely walk right now. I'm just gonna let you come in, and that's fine. But yeah, normally he just gets all excited. He's like, yeah, come on, chase me off the patio, and then I'll chase you back on the patio. That's my favorite game.
Mm-hmm. So with the Mustangs back, leaving his ships in the way so that all the mobs just go to his Mustang. What a jerk.
Grenade launcher will be perfect for that.
Yeah, I was running into it the other day where someone would land over, like, right up, like, in the front, but, like, away from the bunker. So all the outside mobs would, like, congregate around that ship for some reason. Mm-hmm. Not even shooting it, they're just hanging around the ship. So I'd have to hunt down the ship and whatnot. Ooh, I got an F7 over here with a top turret. What's it got on it?
Please visit us again.
Oh, it looks like a Mark 1 top turret. That weird bumpy thing on the top.
Well, I almost had it on there all the way.
Do any of you guys know all these numbers for these mining rocks?
You mean as far as the signatures?
Yeah, what's 1850 mean? What's 1900 mean? What's...
Oh, yeah. It's all, they got a lot of that on, what is the, whatever, something dot rocks. And Red Monster has lists of them, too, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
like spreadsheets and stuff.
Rocks, huh?
Well, let me see if I can find my info.
Yeah,
Lance first.
What's the,
Yeah. There's 3 panel things right together, Mass. 14,000, 20,000, 16,000. All within spitting distance of each other.
Okay.
Yeah. Regolith.rocks. I'll throw it in.
But I don't understand it, I guess, how to find the...
There's a data.
The numbers.
There's data there, and I think it has a Is it survey corps? No, or rock types? Or types?
Some of this shit might be tin out here, and I'm passing it by, right?
Well, if you get the signatures, then if you cruise in closer, it should give you a type.
Yeah, but a type of rock. You got to get up there and scan it now to do that.
No, you could just you have to do a scan period to even get the signature.
But you have to stop and actually scan it.
Well, as I'm cruising by on the outside, when I'm looking for panels, I come across rocks and they'll have a little, like a Q symbol or something like that printed out to the right. I noticed they changed even now that salvaging the panels actually show debris. They used to not show any kind of markings, but now they have a debris signal, so it's easier to detect them or see them when you're close to them now. So I'd have to look at that. I might have to try.
So what did you say? 1860?
1870.
Or 1870?
Yeah, 1750.
Yeah, so that's Q-type. So like if you go on Regolith and you do the like the rock types, there's like underneath data, there's rock type compositions, and then there's a signal filter. So you could type in the signal filter and it'll show you the, but each rock type has its signal filter like at the top. And what
rock type is
at
the bottom right.
Yeah, so but yeah, it has like a little signal icon. It has the signal by there. And then it could be a multiple of that, which is why at the top, the signal filter, if you just type in like, 3400, it'll do the math for you.
Like C-type rocks are all in the 1700s.
Right. Yeah. So if you type 34, if you get a 3400 filter, type that in, it'll filter it just down to the C-type.
Okay. What I'm looking for is 4980. 3 ice rocks.
Yeah, and those are I-types are the ice rocks. Generally. From what I've heard.
Yep, they are.
My nose seem to be here.
So yeah, that's a really handy site. And I think it was probably El Guapo told me about it.
I-type.
Yeah.
Yes, I just ran into one.
All right, I'm gonna head off, finish up some work, go pick up the kids from school.
Okay, Chad.
See you later, Chad.
See you tonight.